Hey, what's up guys, Claudan here. Today I'm deciding to make a remake of Lecton's worst to best sniper rifle list in this video because of the fact that I was thinking about this idea for quite a while and I wanted to make a video about it. So yeah, conversions except Model 1873 conversions will count since Model 1873's conversions will be in the same position as the normal ammo type Model 1873, and conversions must be from the sniper rifle category themselves, not from rifles, AR, specials. You get what I mean. Just remember that this is my opinion, and worse does not mean that the sniper is trash. So if you disagree, feel free to express your opinions in the comment section below, but other than that, let's jump right into it. The worst sniper rifle in the entire game, in my opinion, has to go with the Mosin Nagant. Now, the Mosin still maintains its likable stats with its clean irons and probably one of the best flinch resistance and best recentering speeds, I'd say, out of all the snipers. But the main problem relies on its slow reload times, 5 rounds in the mag, and the fact that it can barely compete against the modern bad business player base these days. So yeah, other than that though, it does get the job done. There really isn't much to complain about this one since it is just generally a pretty solid sniper rifle. The second worst sniper rifle has to go with the Seiko TRG. Now, I was originally going to put the Model 1873 below this, but then I realized the Model 1873 has like 12 bullets and it's actually quite more usable compared to this because of the fact that you can have infinite ammo if you know how to use it right, and this does kind of have like less cleaner iron sights in comparison, but the irons for this one is quite usable and has a pretty decent reload time as well for 7 rounds in the max, so there's really no complaints on that one. The flinch resistance and recentering speed is actually fairly quick. The only concern is the recoil. Quite a bit unusable if you don't put like muzzle brake on it, and yeah, it's generally not that bad of a sniper rifle to use if you want something fun. And now we move on to the Model 1873. The reason why it's this low on the list these days is because it just can't really compete much compared to other snipers. And if we look at the recentering speed, it's literally like no matter how fast the fire rate is gonna be, you literally cannot like, you know, focus that properly. Very slow recentering speed. So like, I don't know, quick scoping at far ranges or whatever. Hard scoping. Like the flinch resistance and recoil aren't literally an issue. It's literally the recentering speed that cannot be changed for this one, and the fact that you can't really change the recentering speed is like, I don't know, not that fun to be honest. Literally, you can get like infinite ammo type of ammunition if you know how to reload this correctly. But then the concerns when it comes to like feeding cleanly, like if you want to cancel your reload while reloading one bullet at a time, you're gonna have to like shoot it or swap your, you know, sniper rifle for like a second or a knife, which literally can get pretty annoying. Yeah, it's just generally the recentering speed that like, makes it pretty uncomfortable to use. It does also ruin your focus as well, so yeah, it's just, I do kind of generally don't like this sniper, but then again, it is actually better than Seiko and Mosin at the same time. So it could still be a really good quick scoping sniper. A sniper that is at least better than the model 1873 has to go with the AWP 338 Lapua conversion. Conversion is quite a decent conversion, I have to say so myself. It just doesn't feel right as a conversion because it doesn't feel like a fun conversion in general. And, yeah, I just don't know about this one. It's literally a knockoff of Seiko, but you're able to hold 14 rounds, and it has 0.08 slow reload time compared to SL7. So yeah, it's just iffy at best. Next up is the SL7 match. Now the SL7 is a lot better compared to like AWP 338 Lapua conversion and the other sniper rifles that were listed below this one, just generally because the zoom is like really good. It can actually kill people pretty fast with this one. It does have its cons itself, such as pretty sluggish, lackluster recentering speed and flinch resistance, but then again, the RPM and the default zoom, which is like, I don't know, pretty identical to the zooms in Phantom Force's default snipers, and yeah, it is pretty amazing itself, and it's just honestly pretty enjoyable. Next up on our list is the Dragunov, and this sniper has notoriously been one of the worst sniper rifles in the entire game back then, because of the fact that it did not have that much buffs. The buffs weren't that great. And now we have this. So the revamp pretty much made it a lot better, honestly. You're able to hold 20 rounds. The RPM not too long ago has been above 210. And yeah, it's a lot more spammable now. And for literally level 0, you can have a lot of fun with this one if you know what you're doing with attachments. I wouldn't say there's a lot of recoil in this one, but like the recentering speed and flinch resistance really isn't that bad for this one, honestly, and it's actually able to compete in modern day bad business. I mean, it was kind of spammable back then, but like being able to quick scope and spam this a lot is like a lot better compared to like back then, and yeah, it's just overall fun. Give this a try if you have the time, and if you wanna try the sniper out, then yeah, definitely use this. It's literally one of the best one-shot hit sniper rifles now. There's no doubt. Next up on our list is the SB98-308 conversion. Now, this is also another one of the weirdest conversions I've ever used due to the fact that the recentering is like very awkward. Honestly, the lack of recentering actually now came to a conclusion where literally it distracts you from quick scoping, leading to the next shots, etc., etc. And yeah, it's just weird. It can hold up to 10 rounds. It can reload quite fast, and it is a good sniper either way. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one other than it's a weird sniper that is good if you know how to hit your shots with it. Next up is the normal rounds, normal ammo SB98. Literally a worse model at 700 due to the fact that the reload speed is slower. Let's see. The extended mags are quite useful, but the thing is they reduce your reload speed, which is kind of painful. But then again, if you want 15 rounds and 1 mag so you can keep on sniping, I guess you could use that. Even though the recentering speed and flinch resistance, if you have the right attachments for that, can be pretty good. It's just, I don't know, leading to now possibly the best one-shot headshot sniper rifle in the entire game, the Model 700. Now, this sniper rifle is like a beast. Literally, you can demolish battlefields if you know what you're doing with this one. If you know how to spam tap bodies, like spam two taps, and you're able to like hit those shots cleanly, then I think you're able to hit really good feats with this one, honestly. Considering this is number 5, there shouldn't really be much of a surprise why this is in number 5. Since literally you can hit shots without having to worry about reload speeds, since the extended mags only affects mobility, which mobility isn't that much of an issue in the first place anyway. And considering that the reload speed is going to remain constant unless you attach sleight of hand, and making the reload better just overall makes this sniper better. But I just put quick draw because it's really not that needed unless you do not like 1.9 second of reload speed for 15 rounds, which really isn't even that bad of a reload speed too, since keep in mind this is unlocked in level 10. Prestige 0 level 10 literally has like quick reload time, really good recentering speed, and flinch resistance. It's just something you can't really deny with this sniper rifle, honestly. For sniping, you just have a lot of fun with this one if you know what you're doing. It is very beginner friendly and friendly to literally any other snipers in the entire game, honestly. Like, look at this. I just hit a quad head. You can't deny that. Coming up on number 4 is the DSR 308 conversion, or as much as I like to call it, the DSR 1. Now, this thing is quite entertaining actually, other than the fact that it's legit a worse AWP. Shorter ranges, slightly faster RPM doesn't really cut it to me. Like overall, this is pretty much like the worst AWP with block cleaner scope sights, if I say so myself. Like, it's just fun to use if you're bored. Number 3 goes to the AWP, which AWP is a lot of fun in terms of handling and overall entertainment. However, what really pushes this back from being like better than the other 2 sniper rifles that are after this is that, I don't know, it has limited 1 tap torso range, and other than that, it's just generally pretty good and pretty entertaining to use if you're, you know, tired of using DSR. With literally the ability to hold like 9 rounds with quite a clean set of irons, if I say so myself, it's just something that is just incredible for a sniper rifle, honestly. It's just so powerful. It does have slower reload time for extended mags, but does it even matter? It may be one of the most overrated snipers in the game, but you can easily see why it is, since, you know, it's due to the fact on how fun the sniper is. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this one, honestly. Number 2 goes to the ASR. Now, literally, ASR has to be the best clipping machine in the entire game. Like, there is no doubt that with the fire rate of Dragunov and literally with decent handling, that's able to stand on its own if you know how to handle its recoil. Literally, you can hit a very long feed with this one without having to worry about literally recoil and having to worry about recentering speed and flinch resistance. You just don't have to worry about that at all. Literally the best feeding sniper rifle in the entire game, and you cannot deny that this is literally one of the most broken sniper rifles in the entire game because of the fact that it has, like I said before, a fire rate of Dragunov and literally almost the entire range of the DSR. I'm honestly just speechless with this one when it released because of the fact of how broken you can literally make this. There's even the extended mag, the 7-round mag, where you can just attach it without having any reload speed penalties. Yeah, that's right. No reload speed penalties for 7-round. And you can even put a 10 round on this too. 10 rounds. 10 round drum mag on this. But I highly do not recommend using the drum mag because it's honestly really not that good, because it does deduct your reload speed and it does look pretty ugly for clipping in my opinion. So yeah. There's really nothing wrong with this sniper rifle, honestly, other than the fact that it has quite sluggish relay centering speed and quite sluggish flinch resistance. However, it does make up for it for one tap torso for almost all ranges. And even with the cons, it can make some sloppy feeds, but other than that, it's still the best feeding sniper rifle in the entire game, which leads us to the best sniper in the entire game. This will come to no surprise to literally anybody, but the DSR-50 is the best sniper in the entire game. Literally, with the capability of one-tapping torso in literally all ranges is insane. And you know what is also insane? Being able to hold 5 rounds without any reload speed penalties. Like, if that isn't broken enough, then just look at campers in Legacy Arena. Oh my, like, you can't make that up. It's a lot better than ASR. It's literally the king of trick shotting and collaterals. Literally, like Lecton said, this is literally like the BFG 50, except you can hold up to 3 rounds in default. However, if you have an attachment unlocked, the extended mag attachment unlocked, you can make it hold up to 5 rounds. 5 rounds. That's absurd. That's something that shouldn't be allowed, but this is literally camper's best friend, since you can literally unlock this in level 45 Prestige 0. Or you can just pre-buy it right off of codes. You can also use red dots on this as well. Like, it used to lock you out of optics attachments, but like being able to switch this to red dots? Are you serious? That's not even funny. That's literally insanity. That shouldn't literally be allowed. Yeah, it's literally overkill, and feeding is literally the second best in the entire sniper category. It does have slow RPM, but that literally does not matter as much, since you can literally have slow RPM and you're able to focus your leading shots the next time you bolt. And yeah, really clean default scope, low unlock level, one tap torso all ranges with the maximum capacity up to 5 rounds in the mag. Makes this literally #1 in our list, and that is something you literally cannot deny. Even if this isn't the best feeding sniper in the entire game, it doesn't matter, because you can literally camp so well with this. I just generally don't know what to say about this one, honestly, other than all of that. And yeah, that's it, folks. That's the worst to best sniper rifles list remake in 2022 on Bad Business. Now again, if you think you got a different opinion, feel free to leave your opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all later.